Good morning, everyone. I am Lokesh from VIT Chennai, CSE branch. I am going to explain about decision tree. In this video, we are going to see what is decision tree, example for that, symbols are used for decision tree, advantages and disadvantages. Let's start the video. A decision tree is a map of possible outcomes for a series of related choices. It allows an individual or an organization to weight and possible actions against one another based on cost or possibilities or benefits. They can use to either derive an informal discussion or to map out an algorithm that predicts best choice mathematically. In this decision tree, there are three types of nodes. One chance node, then decision node, and end node. In chance node, we are represented by the circle shows the possibility of the certain results. And decision node represented by square, which shows a decision we have to be made, and in end node showing the final outcomes of the decision path we are going to make. To elaborately see the types of decision tree, decision node indicates the cert decision to be made. Then chance node we can see an alternative or rejected alternative. Chance node shows the multiple uncertain outcomes. Alternative branches, each branch indicates a possible outcome that can be made by an individual or an organization. In rejected alternative, it will be a choice that can be not selected in the purpose which doesn't require. Finally, the endpoint node, it's indicate a final outcome of the result which can be gained by a individual or an organization. Talking about the example of the decision tree, to understand this, we can take a simple example. First, assuming a tree which has some branches and leaves and even fruit also. To take that fruit, or to achieve that fruit, we have to select the best way in the branch to achieve the fruit. We have to gain the fruit, we have to select the best route way to achieve that fruit. It is similar like a it is exactly similar like a decision tree. What is a decision tree? If you are taking a person want to get a salary, which is shown in this ppt, it's if a person is likes to have three choices, like option one, he can get 50,000, he or she can get $50,000. If he choosing option two, he will be, if he get success he will get 45, if he get failures he will get $28,000. Option 3, successful, he will get $41. If he gets failure it will be $30,000. Decision tree is exactly like an algorithm structure, which way easier way to achieve our destination clearly at a right time, which is which is easier to achieve our plans or our goals of an organization or the individuals to gain the outcomes. Let's see about the strengths of the decision tree. Coming under the strengths of decision tree, as I told, decision tree is an algorithm like a structure, so it is very easy to understand and interpret. People are able to understand the decision tree after a brief explanation, but in the decision tree it's an algorithm cycle which is easily understand and we can easily interpret. If you are having a large hard data, it is very difficult to understand. For that, to make it simpler and easier, we are using decision tree. Decision tree, it's an important insights that can be generated based on experts describing a situation or a scenario which about the possibility or a cause or a benefits or preference for the outcomes even, to help they determine the worst or expected for the different scenarios also. In the decision tree, we normally everyone uses an white box model. What is a white box model? It is a model which can be, before the decision tree starting, we can use exactly it can be a combined decision techniques that can be a model. that we called as white box model. By using this white box model, the decision tree will be very easier to understand and interpret, and it is take a required less time to complete the process earlier, and it will give the precious time to us to complete this one and achieve our goal very easily. Coming under the negative weakness of decision tree, they are unstable. The meaning of the small chunks in the data leads to a large change in the structure. Let's see. Wait, let me give an example so that you can understand it's clear and clearly. See, we are making a decision or making an algorithm. If the algorithm is right, we can achieve that easily. But if it is wrong, you have made an algorithm which is a larger, and you have put a many money capital for that project. You then you are getting a failure because it's in long chain in the structure of optimal decision tree, so that it can be inaccurate also. That is a main problem in decision tree. Putting more capitals and data, work labor and other things, gaining a failure, it's a very big problem. So we can't completely depends on the relatively inaccurate data will be can be produced by the decision tree also. So that we should not rely on the decision tree entirely. Making out the algorithm is very important. Checking before doing this one, checking once or twice is very important, so that we can make the decision tree perfectly. Calculation in decision tree very complex or uncertain, or particularly many values can be arranged on or determined in an algorithm structure. It is very difficult to collect a larger or complex data. To explain it clearly, it's if let's take if 1,000 person is going to put a money in a bank. Everybody is going to go, put a money in a bank, going to deposit and take the out. Some of them going to put again. This process will take in continuously to make this. For this bank structure, we for us it's required more data and more complex information will be stored, and we have to make it very protected. So for these reasons, decision tree is very difficult. So that these are the main weakness, so that the decision tree making some problems in our future. uh, to explain thank you for this opportunity which is given by Sanjit Dasar. Thank you so much.